All right, look. So it's been like it's been trying to dock itself for like 2 minutes now, right? At least 2 minutes. I'm just gonna stand here and see how long it takes. It's a piece of shit. All right, it's gonna try it again. Oh my god. It's pretty embarrassing. Look, still trying to do it. You know what this reminds me of? Hey, you're good. You're good. This is like Rolling Heights. The fucking woman in that Range Rover trying to park her car. I can't do it. I wish I had valet parking here. I'm driving this big fucking SUV. I can't park my goddamn car. Oh, did it? Look, see? Look, you had to back up again. Fucking Christ. Pushing this goddamn remote. Hey, where's the other one? The Neato. Oh, it's still going? Yeah, this is really bad. Yeah, I don't get it. Look, it's just not working. Oh, there it goes. Nope. Jesus Christ. Hey, it's been trying to do this for 5 minutes now. Oh, hey, it did it. 6 minutes. Alright, I'm going to show you this Neato Botvac D75. I bought this about a month ago. And the reason I bought it was because my old one, the XV12 that I had, it went bad. So I bought a new one. I chose to get the Neato again because I find it to be much better than the iRobots or any of the other vacuums out there. Now this specific model is the D75. It's the lowest end of the D series for the new Botvacs, and I really think it's there's no reason for you to get the D80 or the D85 because the only difference is with the D80 is that you get a different brush, yeah, and you also get a different filter. The D85 you get the different brush and you get like I think it's like 3 of the high performance filters. So, but that costs about like $50 to $100 more. So for this one, I think it's the best price. Plus, you can get the high performance filters online. You can get aftermarket ones for really cheap. I bought about, I think it's like 4 of them plus an extra one of these little side little side brushes for like 10 bucks on eBay. So you can probably get that. It's better if you get that. It's much cheaper than if you were to buy the Neato brands. Yeah. So this D75, it's a really big improvement over the XV12 because it's well, for one, it's much quieter, but the suction, it seems to be more powerful. I seem to pick up a lot more dirt and a lot more hair off the ground with this. And another thing I really like about it is the new brush design. I'm going to show you. Going to flip this over. Now, one of the biggest complaints that I used to have with the XV12 was the brush. Every time you use it, you would have to take the brush out and to untangle all the hair and to just to kind of like maintain it. With this one, actually, you don't really need much maintenance on the brush because let me go and show you. I'm gonna take it out, remove this, and those of you familiar with the older Neatos, you would remember that in order to get the brush out, you would have to like actually mess with this part right here to get the little loop onto it. Well, you don't have to do that anymore because the new design, it's you don't have to do that. You just put it in right here. You can do it with one hand. Just put it in and match this side up right here, and that's it. And for some reason, the hair, it no longer tangles up in the brush. It doesn't do it anymore. I don't know how it's able to prevent that from happening, but it just doesn't do it. So I think this is a huge improvement over the old design. Go and put this back in. And this the Botvacs, the new ones, the D series, they come with this little spinning brush. So when you power it on, it spins, and it pushes the like dust and everything into the suction. So it gets allows it to get closer to the wall. And I thought that was a pretty neat design. Now, one thing I don't like about the new D series Botvacs is it looks too nice. And I know that sounds weird, but when it comes to these vacuums, I would actually prefer it to be kind of like the old XV series because those actually look like commercial grade products. You know, you don't care that it gets all scratched up. It looks more rugged. These ones, it looks really nice, it looks really modern, but the problem is, once you start using it, you're gonna start getting scratches all over it, especially if they go under, like your couch. If it goes under like any desks, you can start getting scratches and dings on it. So I haven't gotten too many scratches yet because I just got it, but it's gonna happen. Another thing I kind of don't like about this is the new buttons on it. Let me go and turn it on. He turns on. Oh, there it goes. Okay, you see the new buttons on there? The old XVs, they had actual buttons. These are kind of like, well, I guess these are buttons too, but it's not like a real button they can press onto it. It's more like a touchscreen kind of. So the navigation on this, it's a bit slow. I don't like it. I like having the actual buttons. Other than that, everything about the interface, it's very similar to the old XVs. There is one change though, in that you notice right here to the right, that's the button you would push to start the vacuum. But to the left, this wasn't on the old XVs. This here is just for it's for if you press this, it'll do a spot clean. Before you would have to actually go into the menu to do a spot clean. So I thought this was really neat. Not too many changes to the bins. It's a little bigger, the dust bin. Go and show you. See, the older ones was it's about maybe half the size. This it's bigger. I change it. I actually change the bin after every use, and I use this about maybe twice a day. So a bigger bin to me is actually not a big deal. I don't really care. You'll see this filter on here. This is considered their high quality filter. Now the D75, it doesn't come with this. It comes with the standard filter. It's orange. But since I bought like a 4-pack online, aftermarket ones, I just swapped it out, and you know, these work pretty well. With these, you notice they have these these rivets. So in order to clean these out, Neato was nice enough to include this thing, a little comb brush. So when you get hair in here, you just kind of like brush it out, And this thing is also like a, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a little, this little blade right here. You see it? Yeah, that blade there is used to cut this thing. And this is actually, this is what the robot uses to separate areas that you don't want the robot to go into. You just place it on the ground. It's a magnetic strip. So let's say you lay this across the floor in your kitchen area. And if you do that, it separates it so the robot doesn't go. And when it sees it, when it gets close to it, it stops and it turns around. And that, the robot comes with one of those. This is the charging base. It's a little smaller than the one before, but other than that, it looks to be about the same. Here it is again. Yeah, again, I have the D75. If you get the 80, it comes with like a different brush. The other brush you get is, I think it's more for like hair, and if you have pets. I don't need that. I don't have any pets, and I barely have any hair, so don't need it. I got this one on sale. I think it was like $350 or something, which is a great deal. It's usually about like $400 retail, but even at $400, I really think this thing is a lot better than like any Roomba, like anything else you can get. You go and turn this on for you to take a look. Okay. I'm just going to leave it on for a couple minutes so you can kind of get an idea how this robot works. If you're not familiar with the Neato company, they use like a laser. It's kind of like a laser guiding system. I really don't know how to explain it, but they have like a laser guiding system, and what that does is it kind of maps out the room for you. So whatever is moving around, it's seeing like where the walls are, how close it is. So it doesn't really bump into things, kind of like the lower end Roombas. And I find this thing to be a lot smarter, and it works a lot faster than the old iRobots. I actually had I think the 500 something a long time ago. I actually returned that one to keep the Neato because the Neato seemed like a much better product. And I don't have the Roomba to do the comparison right now, but the Neato actually picks up a lot more dust and hair. There's a lot of videos on YouTube you can take a look to see other people doing the comparisons, but it does pick up a lot more. And I have a closet full of vacuums. I have like just like a regular stick vacuum to like commercial vacuums. Like I have one that's a backpack vacuum from Protein, which is what professionals use to clean offices. You know, like the commercial grade vacuums. And you know what? I don't even use it anymore. This thing seems to pick up enough. Get enough job on my carpet. I don't really even need a vacuum anymore. I'm actually thinking about buying the new Botvac, the connected one with the Wi-Fi, because I don't care so much about the Wi-Fi, but that one, it comes with the lithium-ion battery, and it also comes with like I think it's like better suction. So that's the reason why I might pick that one up too. I don't need it, but I really like Neato as a company, and kind of want to check out all the products and get more. So yeah. So you see, we got stairs right here, and as with all robots nowadays, all these vacuum cleaning robots nowadays, they don't fall down the stairs. They got this simple sensor to prevent it from doing so. I never had any of my robots fall down the stairs. There's one thing about this robot that you kind of have to watch out for, though, is if you have like chairs like this one here, and they have chair legs, you kind of have to set up your house in a way so that it doesn't get stuck, because it will get stuck if you have a bunch of little chair legs, and if you have a bunch of little things on the ground, then it can get stuck, and it does a lot of times. So my house is really set up in a way so that it makes it easier for this thing to vacuum. Like, let me show you, for example, I have this little thing right here. It's like a little table stand for all my games, my TV and stuff. And I have this set up this way so that the robot can't get in there, see? Because if it gets in there, it usually gets stuck. So it's just something to keep in mind when you have your house all set up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and shut the fuck up right now for a couple minutes, so you can take a look at this robot to see how it acts, see how it works. Oh, let me go and show you the little side brush. I don't know if you can see it down here. See it kind of spinning on the side? Let's see if I can get a good shot here. Alright. See if we can turn it around. Okay. Oh, there it goes. See the little spinning side brush down there? Yeah, it's kind of like and you can tell this thing is like very powerful, the fan inside, because the exhaust, it blows out the back, and it's actually kind of it's kind of like a fan, you know. This thing will cool you off. Now I took apart the old XV12 that I had to kind of fix it. I changed out the motherboard inside, and they use Delta fans, like really high quality. For those of you who are familiar with like CPU fans, they use the Delta brand. So yeah, they use for the suction in there, they use high quality fans for that. This thing, it doesn't really bump into walls that much, but it does have sensors for it. So like the front of the vacuum, let me see if I can give you a close-up of it. There's like a little bump sensor. When it hits a wall, it kind of clicks, and that tells the the robot that it needs to go a different way because there's an obstacle. It's in the front. Here's the front bumper. I really think they improved upon the software on this, the navigation. Also, the battery runtime on this, it seems a lot better than the old XVs. I would say it runs for about maybe 45 minutes before it needs to recharge again. With this new Botvac, I'm pretty confident in that it'll vacuum my entire floor if I let it. If I open up all the doors to my rooms, I have about, let's see, I got like I have three bedrooms up here. The master, I got like two smaller rooms. I got the laundry, and I got the bathroom, and the master has another bathroom. If I just let the robot vacuum all the rooms and let the doors stay open, it'll literally vacuum every single room if I let it. And if it doesn't have enough battery to do it all at once, it goes back to the base, charges for like about an hour or so, then it'll go back to vacuuming. So, it doesn't matter to me because I usually leave it on when I leave the house when I go to work. So when I come home, everything's vacuumed. And this thing does pick up a lot of dust, a lot of dirt. Some people might think vacuuming once a day is too much, but you'll be surprised just how much dust is in your house, even if you don't wear your shoes into the house. Like I don't wear shoes in here, and it still gathers a lot of dust, and this thing picks it all up, which is very impressive. So if you want to keep your house like nice and clean and tidy, this is the robot I would recommend. It's a really good, probably the best. I would say for the price out there. I mean, you can probably get the iRobots, the top of the line models like the 800, 900 series, but those cost a lot more. I think they're like $600, $700, $800 for their product. That's comparable to this. You can get their like cheaper models for like $300 to $400, but those ones are kind of, their navigation is very random. They don't have like a laser system like the Neato does. If you want them to have any kind of navigation on those ones, you have to get their like, I think it's 700 or 800 series and even 900 series in order for you to get that. And even then they use I think it's called lighthouse technology or something. You got to put like one of the lighthouses in different rooms so it knows to vacuum everything. This thing you don't have to. This thing just leave everything open and it'll find it later because it maps everything out with this laser system. So that's about it. I'm just gonna let this thing continue to vacuum. This is a great product, and I'm probably gonna get a different version, probably like the Neato Botvac Connected. That's the one with the Wi-Fi and different suction and different battery. They seem like a very good company. Their warranty is very good. Customer service is very good. I actually had the chance to see their headquarters in Newark, California, and they're not that big of a company. They're like a tiny little company, but I really hope they can continue to make good products in the future because I'm a fan of their products, and if you give it a try, I'm sure you will be too. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, go ahead and send me a message, and I'll be glad to answer any questions you may have. Thanks. Bye.